What's up, YouTube? We are at the Atlanta Expo and we about to have some fun. Yeah. We're here at the RV and camping show. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the interior.
No. You have to go around the back.
Yeah. Look at this. What I wouldn't do for a camp, I like.
Come on now. Open that. What's in there?
What? Flat
Right
screen TV. Let's see. This is all the media. This is all the media storage in here. Wow. Wifey on the other end there. And we
JBL's set up.
JBL, I'm coming around. Yes. Above head racks. I mean, if you were a solo couple camper, this would be the thing for you. Oh, and check it out. The rear has all the cook set up. It's a faucet, sink, microwave, double cooktop, a place to put your seasoning, speakers. The sound system is JBL.
Refrigerator.
Here's the pricing on it, y'all. What's at the top there?
Just more storage.
More storage. You got your refrigerator.
Oh, this is camping. This is camping.
Yeah. Put the bottle opener there. I guess this is more storage down here.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it lights up.
Both
And it has an AC outlet in there. Okay. Stay with us, man. We out here. We out here. 64,000 though. We coming around. We come around. We're gonna keep showing y'all more. So you can have your outdoor grill set up here. Got your roll-up tent that goes over the top. It's got your rear security lights. You know, if you're camping in the dark and you just need to see your way. This is the Mercedes-Benz one. They got the rolled out laminate flooring, drawers, sink, flat screen TV. You know, the kind of, what do you call it? Door. You got a nice step up in here. Fire extinguisher. With my wife. Hold that for me, darling. And just fold that paper up. Let me see if I can get my knees up in here. Sorry about that, y'all. Ooh. So this motion sensor lights. The dash lights up when you get in here. It says Mercedes-Benz. But look at what the MSRP is for this. Look at that. And they said, hey, it's only about $1,600 for you to have this lovely thing. It's your sink. TV. You got your sound bar, your microwave, refrigerator. So if y'all see some extra cutting in the video, it's because I'm trying to keep this one from getting hit with copyrights, because, you know, different places, different areas of playing music, you know. Oh, this is the shower. I thought it was a cabinet space. This is the shower. Yeah, it's good for one person. Looks like some kind of fold-down table or something. You know, drawers. Let's see. Oh, but drawers pull themselves closed. Did y'all peep that? So watch. There you go. Sofa area. Over the head. Bulkhead cabinets. All around. String lighting at the top. So I'm thinking this all folds down. Yes, it does. This all folds down, and this pulls it out. This pulls it out into a bed. So this folds down. Pillows come down. All of this folds down for your sleeping area. We have another flat screen in the back. Tinted windows, roll down shades, shade screen, dope. That's your shower.
Okay.
I think, what is this? This must be the bathroom.
Okay, I was finna say.
Yeah. So, this one's the bathroom. The wife's gonna open it up. That's the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Oh, and it's not a bad size either.
Yeah.
See, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold the door.
Watch your fingers in the
Okay, so there's a sink and a toilet. It's a cabinet for, here's your overhead, you know, medicine cabinet, towel storage. It's a little window. Hold that. Excuse me, y'all. Some more storage. Now it's tight, but you know we ain't no real little people, so. But it's not, you know, undoable. Just kind of tight.
So with the fridge, it looks like it has a low level freezer.
Oh, okay.
Bottom.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, these lay down to another bed.
Okay.
Oh, it's a fan. Huh.
Yeah.
Overhead fan just kicked on. I don't know if you're trying to tell us we hot or we stink. What you trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
The sunroof, but not just. I think it's not just. Also, like if you were cooking or something.
Yeah, vent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vents here, and smoke
Yeah.
detector, carbon monoxide detector. Little small screen here, overhead cabinets. Just pull from the bottom.
Nope. That's not doing it. I don't want to pull it, you know. But yeah, I'm sure it probably does something. And this is your cockpit. Okay.
Okay, we'll go down first.
Okay. No, it's like I said, if this is, I'm talking to them. If this is a family trip, it's really a nice setup. But
Thank you. Working with this leg brace, y'all, is kicking my butt. So this model is this is a Unity. I guess that's what they're calling it, Unity. Side storage. But these are all the ones that we're in an area where these are all the ones that you drive and not pull.
What'd you think of that chair?
Nice storage.
This is the one with the rear window.
It's not that cool.
And as you see, it's a lot of people interested in these.
Okay, so this one has an outdoor entertainment.
Yeah. What's the price on it?
$329,995.
Outdoor entertainment center, TV,
It's a nice
storage. But now think about this. It's $329,000. So let's say 330. My wife's calling. Yes. Huh?
It's not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it over to the wife. She's gonna take y'all. There you go, honey.
I gotta adjust myself, people.
Hand me the stick.
Come on. You should come in.
Start showing.
I am. So here's your cockpit. Now, to be honest, it's interesting. It's got a kind of step up, and I'm not exactly sure. Is this another sleeping? It is. This is another sleeping area. It's a bunk. Now, let's be honest. To me, if I had animals, if I had a dog, they would have to sleep there. But it's got a TV, you know, and it's got a privacy area. It's a nice little bunk area.
It's dripping here from winterization.
Oh, that's what I'm saying is the winterization
Yeah.
stuff. So here's the
Nice cabinet space.
here's the cabinet space. Lots of overhead storage, microwave, lower cabinets. Now, before I come from completely really nice size refrigerator, you know, double. Must be locked,
Yeah,
baby.
it's this. These.
Uh-huh. That's all right.
Yeah. Turn these.
That's
But
all right.
this is the safety that they put on them, y'all, when you're riding and keeps them from opening up.
Oh, okay. But so here's really spacious in terms of seating. Oh, and I love. Oh, this is nice. Huh. Oh, it must do a lot of stuff. Must, you know, lay out and all this other different stuff. Heated. There's a TV, fireplace set up. Okay. Bathroom in here, of course, is a lot more roomy. There's a little window, overhead, sink. Sorry, y'all. Vent at the top. But it's nice. It's, yeah, like I said, it's much more roomy than the other one, but it should be for the cost. Excuse me. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, you're right. So, okay, so that's not a, it's a nice setup. Yeah, nice. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, so it's a second bathroom. And that's really nice. And it's nice personal space.
With another sink.
Okay, lots of storage. Okay, we're gonna switch.
All right.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Now, what they do have, though, here you go, hon. I'm giving it back to hubby. Here you go.
I'm trying to
Two
get that
bathrooms.
Uh-oh, covered up the lens. Sorry about that. Oh, it does have 2 bathrooms.
So it has
TV,
this,
fireplace.
And then
That
in the
heats,
bedroom,
sound bar.
in the bedroom, it has a separate whole bath, shower, all of that. So it's like a bathroom.
So this would be like a pet
I
setup?
mean, if you have kids, you know, some kids could bunk up there, but you know, this is nice though. Right?
Be right back at you, y'all. Yeah, so while we're here, y'all, actually is to look for a 5th wheel. Now this one we're looking at, it's got a deck that folds up. Yeah, it folds up. I love it. I love this outdoor deck concept. Looks like it's got an outdoor sink and kitchen possibly. So I'm gonna let y'all see the outside of first. Automatic canopy. Has one pull out on one side that I can see. Let me come back where y'all can get a better view of this. This is a Brinkley, it says. Let's see what it's costing. Yeah, it's a house price. Yeah, it's a house note, y'all. 156. So this would be like a small house. 156.9. Yeah, our primary reason for doing it, y'all, is because, like I said, we're getting more land and we're going to be building our home. And we need something to stay in for a little while until the home is built. You know, at least 6 to 8 months, possibly. But what we're trying to find is nothing so over the top in pricing that's going to cost us the same as what our house and land is going to cost. So, though these things, a lot of these are great, the pricing on them is just like, woof, you know, paying that, paying for the land, paying for the construction of what you're doing on the property. Let me see if I can get this camera right, y'all. Yeah, so all of those things you have to take in account, and I have to, yeah, talk to the wife and reel her in a little bit. But I mean, they're making them a lot more user-friendly, where you don't have to do a lot, you don't have to remember a lot for the gray and black tanks and stuff like that. Your hookups are a little bit more simpler now than what they used to be. So yeah, so we're gonna keep looking and we'll be right back. What's up, y'all? Wife found something.
Sorry, everybody. Hold on. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, cause I'm right here, I'm gonna start in the bedroom and come my way back. Now, when you have bad knees, it makes you have to work. However, this is a bedroom. It's got the TV. Nice. It's spacious. It doesn't make you feel like you all locked up or anything. Oh, sure.
156,000 though?
She like, maybe not.
Oh no.
Well, let's go here. I wouldn't want to spend that for sure. Okay. That's a nice. Here's the bedroom. Like I said, it's nice. This is another closet. So I thought that was lovely. Hold on. And it's a spacious closet too, you know. It's got, you know, up overhead, more storage. Now, the bad thing for me is I shop according to what I like, but not according to price. Hence the reason why I probably can't have stuff. But what I will say is the bathroom was very spacious. You know, the bathroom was really, really nice, really spacious. You didn't feel like you were, you know, in a trailer or anything. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Panel. You know, runs all your lighting and different things. You know, trying not to get people in here who probably don't want to be here. Okay, here's where it's lovely for me. So that's the TV. This is your living area. And the couch lays out, it's lovely. And being able to know you can have something like that in here, this is lovely. The steps, you know, shoes up under there, you can step up. That's how you get to the bedroom and the bathroom. Here's a door out. Okay, so here you have the windows, chairs, and you can pull this out to make it like a dining kind of table situation or a desk. And it shows you right here all the various positions that this area can be converted into. And it's really lovely, you know, because one of the biggest things for me is I need light. And it's spacious, it's airy for light. So here's your kitchen. You got an island right here. Just so you know, here's your pricing, which it is on the high side. But here's your kitchen setup, your sink, your stove. You got a 4-burner gas oven. It's really nice. And microwave at the top. Like I said, you got lots of. Here's your refrigerator, and it has the locks on it, so it doesn't just pop over and hit your storage here. And what I love is, again, it's important to me to not feel necessarily like you're in prison. So here's a situation where you post up wherever it is. You have a deck. If you have animals, this folds up. You know, if you have it entertaining, you know, the kitchen has a pass-through, as you can see, for the sink. And so it's an outdoor sink, cook area, it's a wine fridge, and there's also more sleep area, bunk area at the top. So if you were able to close this up, let's say you had kids, some kids could sleep up there and they would still have a little area to just kind of hang out in and not feel like they were up under you or having a little privacy of their own. Screen doors. Like I said, I know it's kind of pricey, but to me, if this was somewhere that you were gonna have to live, I think it's doable. I didn't want you all to have to watch me walk down the stairs. So, back to the hubby.
Yo, darling.
Thank you.
So what you think?
Okay. Honestly, if we were looking for somewhere to live, I could so live here. If it was simply, we probably would have a situation where, like, if it's a Murphy bed kind of deal, in there, you could have somebody who slept over. Hold on, the fold out really allows for, because it's another bed, but it's a loft bed. It's kind of small. So to me, that would be like if you had somebody young staying over, but it allows for you to close it up so that they would have a separate space for TV and stuff. Having the fold out deck is lovely because not only can you entertain, I thought about like if you have pets or something like that, and because it closes up enough because like, okay, think about me. For me, if I needed an office, I could close that little space up and it was enough room for me to have an office. And you to still have the bedroom, have the living room space. The bedroom is spacious. The bedroom and the bathroom do not feel closed in, because that's a concern for me, is you feeling closed in, but it's very spacious. lovely. The way the layout is great because it's airy. It's very airy. It's lots of windows. It's open concept in a way that just allows you to not feel like you cramped in and you got to get outside. So I love it. I really do.
Well,
But I will say, the young lady who came in and looked at it, she was saying that's a high price. Now I don't know pricing, and that was one of the
yeah,
things
I was
told
looking
y'all.
at that because based off of the size and the weight, I mean, the show discount, look at this, guys. So the MSRP is 200 grand, which is still a house. And you're dealing with their show discount, they're giving you 42,000 on it. And then with that discount, and then the actual price would be 156.9. So this would be your monthly payment. Can you guys see that? So, and then when looking at these, always pay attention to the vehicles that you're driving. You want to know how many pounds that your truck can handle. So you always want to look at this. You know, this is the hitch weight, which is too heavy for us. The height, which is 13.4. You know, fresh water 150, black water tank, which is your wastewater. You know, your black water is always your wastewater. Your fresh water is 150. So when they say dry, when you see the term dry, that means without water or anything in it, weight and stuff like that. But this would outweigh us quite a bit, because our maximum, and what we need to start looking at, is our maximum tow capacity for the truck that we have right now. Though it's equipped for a fifth wheel, we need something in the 10 to 11,000 pound range dry. I prefer to be somewhere in the 10, so wet carrying a few gallons of water shouldn't make a big difference. But that's what we're looking for, unless I go into a Ram diesel or something, or a Ford diesel that has a tow capacity of 42, 1,000 pounds or something like that. So that's what we're looking at. So let me break it to her. Unless we get one that we just drive, and that might be an option. We might have to go back to the ones that we can drive rather than pull. Let's see. We'll let you know. Okay, y'all, we back. Now we getting more in our price range. This is the Wildwood. We're here with the representative. My wife just walked up in there. It's got a slide out.
How far are you from Buffalo?
Let's have a look.
You go through Toronto and
It's at our weight that we need, and look at the price. It's only it's got a massive gray tank. I mean, so you can shower and do your business and everything. Yeah, the gray tank is like 90 gallons. What they really did was they took a little bit away from the fresh water, which is 57. And your black water is around 30 gallons. But that's the floor plan. But we're looking at this one and that one down there with the porch. So we're gonna look at this one and see what's going on with it. This is the company. And I'm here with the rep. Can you tell us a little bit about it, if you don't mind being filmed?
Yeah, man, not at all. This is a 2025 Heritage Glen travel trailer. It's called a 308 RL. So it's got a king bed slide up front and then opposing slides back here. It's your traditional couples coach opposing slide. So tankless water heater. Got a lot of good things on this year. The Heritage Glens are one of the only travel trailers that have a fiberglass roof this year. So that's a really big key feature for them.
Why is that?
So in the old days, they always did a rubber roof, which the downside of that is you had to condition it the sun would dry that out. So a lot of companies would have switched to a PVC or a TPO roof, which is a really good roof membrane too. But like all your high-end motorhomes have a tradition or a fiberglass roof, and that's the best roof system you can have. And Heritage Glen shows their quality by doing that. They're one of the only travel trailers that have a fiberglass roof.
So with the refrigerators, do they run off of propane, or they?
So most of everything now, there's still some stuff that runs on like a 110 with an inverter, but this is going to be a 12-volt compressor fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So it's going to, anytime you're going down the road and your truck is charging your batteries, which is also charging your camper battery and powering that fridge.
Does it have an option if you wanted to bring a gas generator or solar generator to help with?
You can, yeah. If you want to bring a little portable generator, that's going to also, through the converter, that'll charge your battery and operate that fridge.
How much lower storage do you have? And is it dual tanks on this one?
It is. It's dual tanks.
So do they switch on one side, or how does that work?
So you can alternate between them. We've got that little curtain up.
Yeah.
I can't show, but you can see something similar. This is also a Heritage Glen right here. So you got 2 20-pound propane tanks right there. There's a little hatch that you can get inside there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can turn your gas bottles over and flip them, one to the other.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
A lot of people will run one at a time just so they know when one runs out. That way they can take it out, but they know they've got one bottle left. So,
And you can install your gauges on them too as well.
you can.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure can.
What about Wi-Fi and internet?
So a lot of them have what's called WineGuard Air 360 on them. You can pay a subscription and put this modem inside there. The kind of the downside to that is a lot of those will run off of your cell phone towers. So a lot of people, what they've been doing instead of buying that modem is just having a hotspot on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the
Because it's pretty much going to be the same deal.
That's right.
Because basically you're just paying for that extra for something that's basically a hotspot.
That's right. And you already have that. Most people already have that through their mobile provider.
What's the sound system?
So they just have switched to a JBL outside speakers. So, a good name brand. Everybody knows JBL. It's been around for a long, long time. So, to kind of answer, the greatest thing for Wi-Fi right now is probably Starlink.
Right now, yeah.
So that's kind of the answer. If you want your own Wi-Fi, Starlink is the way to go right now.
Yeah. We have Starlink, so but just for our audience. So what's the last question? So does it have an outdoor entertainment area, cooking area? Or is just something you set up your own tent and
Depends
grill?
on what floor plan you go with. This one here, I believe that one is the bunk model, the 310, Heritage Glen 310. That one does have an outside kitchen. This one, it's got quick connects for a grill or like propane, but you've got
on the rear?
It's underneath. Most of them will be underneath for the little quick connect to hook a grill to. But this one doesn't have a designated. This specific floor plan just doesn't have a designated outside kitchen.
Gotcha. Now this is the other one in front of us, is the one with the outdoor deck you're talking
is,
about.
yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
Absolutely.
Now, what are we looking at on MSRP on this one?
Let's see. MSRP on this one. MSRP is $54,225 on this. This is a 2025. Wildwood just released these. They've got 3 floor plans in this veranda that has this rear back porch.
Mm-hmm.
This is my personal favorite. This is a great couples coach. You've got a big L-shaped sofa here. You use this as a desk. You can use this as a dinette. That pulls out so you can sit 4 there. You got TV, fireplace, and then you've got this rear sliding glass door that goes out on the porch. You got a super cool little Blackstone there. You got a sink here. There's a fridge underneath. And then the cool thing is they've got misters out here. So summertime, dead of summer, you can turn those misters on and kind of get cooled off.
If you've been to a festival, guys, you know those misters come in handy. Yeah, right. Music festivals, yeah.
So you've got a slide back here. This is the first in the industry that I've seen, but you've got a slide back here, so when you're traveling going down the road, you can run that slide in. But then when you get there, you run that slide out, and then it just gives you a bigger porch on the back.
And what's our weight on this?
This one is 8,100 pounds.
Oh, it's
8,143.
lighter than the other one.
It is, yep.
Hmm.
Yep, tankless water heater, just
So
the same.
the difference in the pricing is what? Because we're looking at about almost $4 or $5 grand more on this one than that one.
That one over there was 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a lot. Now that was MSRP. The 54 is MSRP. So we don't work off of MSRP. We discount them down to what they're supposed to be. So $39,995. Three-way campers. We're the only couple. Well, probably one of the only in the state of Georgia that didn't have any fees at all. No dock, prep, freight, tag, title, any of that. It's just the price and your county sales tax.
Warranty.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So all these manufacturers are going to have a 1-year manufacturer warranty. Some manufacturers have like a 3-year structural warranty. But with three-way campers, we give you a lifetime warranty on everything that we sell. So we go through RV warranty forever. That covers all your appliances, water systems, gas systems, LP, electric stab jacks, or electric brakes, and manual stab jacks, excuse me. So what's required to keep that lifetime warranty going? You can bring it to us once a year. It just has to go to someone that has a business license that's an RV technician, has to do the maintenance on it once a year. On a dual axle unit, if it comes to us, we charge you $440 to do the maintenance on it once a year. What we do is repack the wheel bearings, put new seals and grease in there, clean and inspect the water heater in the furnace. We do an LP gas leak test, and then we spot seal the roof wherever it needs it.
Okay. And if they wanted to contact you guys to buy or whatever, where would you send them?
You can go to www.threewaycampers.com. You can find all our inventory there on the website, or you can call me. My name's Blake, and you can call me on my cell phone at 770-608-6947.
Now, last question I got for you. On these, okay, when you were mentioning the double axle and stuff, is that a safer form versus a single?
It is. Yeah, I like a dual axle unit. Some of the stuff that you see that's going to be single axle is typically going to be lighter weight, which is why they just have a single axle instead of two. But the dual axle is definitely nice, so if you ever have a blowout, you've still got a tire on that side.
So any of the chucks come with this? The gray tank hoses? Does that all come with this
That's
vehicle?
a great question. So a lot of other dealerships are going to charge you $1,000 or something to have what they call like a prep package, or they name it whatever they want to name it. But so we don't have any fees. And then everything that we sell comes with a 25-foot water hose, a sewer hose, 110 adapter, water pressure regulator, deep cycle battery. We fill your propane tank. We do a free pre-delivery inspection with it, teach you how to operate everything. Some people are new customers, some people have been doing it for years, but we do that orientation with you just so you know what the new changes from year to year are. That way you feel comfortable before you leave our lot with it. And then we also give you that lifetime warranty. We don't charge you anything for that.
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, y'all, we're back. We're looking at the Puma brand right now. Me and my wife took a little lunch, and we're just trying to decide what we're gonna do. Now we're kind of leaning towards maybe just getting one to just live off of on the land, and putting another structure on the land and just living full time out of the camper. So we're looking at those options, which moved our pricing up, which we were fine with that. We were willing to spend that money if we were going to stay in it, but we didn't want to spend that money for something that was going to be temporary and that we would use every now and then and just sit on the land and do nothing. So yeah, we were thinking about it from that perspective, but now that we're thinking about maybe this is something that we will live out of and just have outbuildings on the property, that might be the way to go. And when we talk to a lot of people here, salesmen and just people, passerbys, potential customers for these things, and where everybody's mindset is with it, and a lot of people are doing this now, trying to get away from, home buying, and just prefer being on the road. So yeah, and some people are doing that, taking these and making them their permanent residence on the property. So that's something to think about. But we're at the point, we're looking at this one. I believe this one is 53. And it has an upstairs. We're gonna tour you through it in a minute. I'm just gonna show you the outside. It is a double axle. Very interesting how these stairs are. Let's go around. It does have a slide out. This is the slide out I'm looking at right here. I've really been trying to pay attention to the seams and stuff in these slide outs because they leak. And that's the other thing, you got to be able to get up on top of them and clean the leaves and stuff off of them as well.
What time do they close?
Okay, there she is walking through there. It's a double entry, sliding doors. I love the sliding doors. The smoke sliding doors are really nice. This is something you can also build an outdoor deck with. It has an awning on top with rope lighting, if you can see that. So it's an electric awning, outdoor speakers. I'm not seeing, I don't know if it's on this side, it might be on the other side, if it has an outdoor cooking situation like this one. So it might be on the other side of this one. Yeah, because that's a different model here. But I'm not seeing it on this one. And this one has an up and down stairs in it too as well. And let's see, what's the price on this? Not bad, not bad. If your credit is good, I'm sure that would be your payment there, $491.97. So we're looking around. So if you can see right here, these stairs come all the way down to the ground, which I like. So that one we would have to buy a handrail set for sure. Yeah. I don't know what the weight is on this. I'm thinking a lot of that might be on the other side of this camper. It's either 38 or 40 footer. Now the thing too, we got to remember, well, if you're using this and you guys are using this to camp or RV, you know, certain parks, they'll tell you, you know, what the length limit is, you know, how long it could be. Some people prefer having something around 30, between 25 and 30, from my understanding. So it's possible, but I believe this is 40 and it's got an upstairs. So I'm gonna head in and get right back to you. Okay, here's the bedroom. You know, it's like a queen size bed. Has the washer and dryer we're looking for, cabinet space. Does it have bed storage? Yeah, so it's got the under the bed storage. You know, got a little desk.
This is for somebody that's just gonna.
Okay, yeah. Yes.
So what's your opinion on this one?
They have heard me complain, the one complaint, it's one bathroom. To me, it's a lot of room. It's a lot of rooms
Yeah.
because like they have the loft space.
I'm gonna stick with my pull behind.
Come see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This. They
Yeah.
have like a loft space up here.
Oh, come on, Dar. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm thinking, yeah.
If you had kids, grandkids or something, that's not bad. If you have,
Yeah, you got your hand in front of
I'm finna move it, people. I'm sorry, everybody. If you have, like I said, college age, somebody could be up here. I don't know what I'm looking at. I ain't showing y'all nothing. Okay, so that's a nice space, and this is a nice visitor space. It truly is. More so than I would have thought. And let me see if I can go up one more. Here's another area, loft area, for somebody brave and bold and young. Oh, I'm coming down. But yeah, no, that is, yeah. To me, one bathroom. You have that much space for visitors, but it's one bathroom. Yeah. And the upstairs part is lovely. It really is. But
Yeah, right.
and they have the nerve to have where this is a space for someone to sleep, and it's 2 beds on this side. Yeah.
Wow.
You come on through.
Now I was just gonna go upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see.
Right, and it goes all the way. It's another bed all the way over this side. So
Right.
yeah, so yeah, that's too many. But it's lovely.
I mean, the kitchen is bigger than our kitchen in the house.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's got plenty of living space. I mean, so got a big flat screen. Got the fireplace beneath it. This is a pull-out. I couldn't tell on the other side, like I told you guys, if it had the outdoor cook set. Where, traditional sofas, and I think those are also pull-out. So yes, I see the little tab right here where you can pull it out, down here, where you can pull it out. Lovely sink. Nice dual refrigerator.
It's
A lot of cabinet space. Upstairs loft is just one bathroom.
Now here's the thing.
And I don't know the weight on this. I think this is a 40-footer too, though.
The thing is, if this was a situation where we're saying this is permanent, let's assume, and we would take this part, and that would just be storage, because just keeping it real, unless you have kids, that's too low. But the other side is a little bit more comfortable if you needed a guest space. But still, we're talking not my 90-year-old mother. Mary might. It would be more for Andy Mooney kind of
She's speaking of her family.
Yeah, and I was about to get into the age of the people would have to be like college age, maybe in their 30s, and you got good knees and you don't mind not standing straight up and all that, and that's great for you. But I still say you built a place that it sleeps. It's 2 beds up there on that side and 1 on this side. So let's assume you're saying 1, 2. I mean, I'm sure you could 1, 2, 3. Let's assume you pull this out. That's 4. Now you have another bed. So let's assume it's 5, 6 people. 1 bathroom? No, that's not. And it's not, because we've seen, like the one we just left had a much bigger, the one with the double sinks. The bathroom was bigger. So even if you're only going to have 1, it would make sense for you to have 1 where the bathroom was bigger if it's only 1. So I think they dumped a lot of money into the living space, and that's lovely. But I think they should have added a little bit more. And that, like I said, that's how you know. That is how you know they didn't talk to women when they made this. So yeah.
Got the
Isn't
beam
that
across the
lovely
top.
that there is a child back there spending money. Then she said, we should get this one. This is big.
That's right. They'd be doing the same thing.
Yes, okay. That's all it is.
That's interesting. The beam at the top and the ceiling fan.
No, like I said, it really is lovely, but
It's a beautiful space.
they missed the bathroom. One
Okay.
bathroom.
Well, that sounds like my wife doesn't like that with the one bathroom.
I don't think that was a good design because you built this place to house, if you will, so many people.
Yeah.
It's a bed here, it's a bed here. On the other side, it's 2 beds up top. It's the main bed. And the bathroom is not even. And we've seen some of them that the bathrooms were really nice sized bathrooms.
Have a bathroom and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the one next door.
Right,
It's a bathroom
exactly.
and a half.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
little-
Either have a bathroom and a half or have a really nice sized bathroom.
And a dishwasher.
Right.
I need a
But-
dishwasher.
His thing.
There's
is
no dishwasher in
Okay.
this one, no.
No, there's
No,
very
but
few
We
models.
would
that
take
have
out the oven and put a dishwasher.
I'm okay because we can't have a lot of dishes, but I refuse.
And that is a thing too, that the sink is not that wide.
Yeah, and you got all this.
But that's what I mean. It is not a good design because you wasted so much space. You did a lot
I
of
like
work.
the Pumas though. I mean, they got some stuff to work on, but
Yeah.
I like them.
Oh, so far,
Yeah.
so far the
I
ones
haven't
I've
been in
seen.
one before.
But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's lovely. It was another one I saw I meant to show you. Oh, they have let's say you see how this is set up like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's storage behind it. You pull it out like a door,
Mm.
and that it's that big. That whole thing. It was kind of cool.
They got lighting under the cabinet lighting. Little kitchenette over here. Shutters.
You know, what I like is like I could absolutely office in here and stuff.
And the fireplace does work to keep you warm. But yeah, I guess we're gonna move on. But this is the Puma brand we're looking at right
Yeah,
now.
and it's lovely. It really is. I in terms of if you were looking for either permanency or travel, this is great. But here's the thing: like a lot of people were saying, in terms of travel, because it's so tall, you would have difficulty having it somewhere and getting it there. You know.
Yeah,
So
Looking to drive this area.
yeah, this
And
got to
that's
be
what
at
they
least over about 14, 15 feet.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
and that's what everybody was saying. Is this is not something you were just gonna travel around in. No.
yeah. This would be getting somewhere, parking it, and living out of it. Yeah.
Because imagine what you would have to get to pull something like this.
Yeah, we got to see what the pounds is on it. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, but it's
So tell us about this one, because we're kind of interested in
All
this.
right, go.
And-
I mean, this is designed for that person that wants to have a seasonal site somewhere. You know, set it down at the lake or in the mountains or wherever. It's got a loft for the grandkids or for the children or whatever you want to. But it's built for full-time living. So
Question, now you were explaining the beam, I was pointing that out, and I thought that was a cool design, and you're saying what about it?
well, it's a cool design cosmetically, but it gives it structure for the walls. Since the walls are so high, it helps bind it together.
Gotcha.
So this gives a supporting structure since there's no walls that go across that way.
Now, do these come with dishwashers or anything?
This does not have a dishwasher. This model here does not have a
But
dishwasher.
it has the washer and dryer I saw in
Has
the
a
rear
washer and dryer,
bedroom, right?
Cyclable washer and dryer, has a big 16 cubic reefer, a residential refrigerator, a residential stove, and it has the sink is really cool too. I don't know if you noticed this one. It has that waterfall for your vegetables, has a cup washer.
Okay, I'm gonna come over there. Hold on.
or if there's
Hopefully she'll stay. Let me get up there. All right.
You see, this has a. You put it over. You switch these around. So you move this over into this.
Oh, I get it. So you set your vegetables.
Vegetables in there, and you can wash them off. Yeah. So,
How much water in the tank?
This has a 45-gallon fresh tank, I believe is what it is.
45-gallon fresh tank. What's your gray and dark?
Gray and black are similar capacity. Yeah, I'd have to look. I mean, every model varies and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a cup washer too. You put your cup upside down there.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. Any other amenities you can add to it or no?
Let's see, I think this has a wastebasket holder. Place for your trash can right there.
And that's the other thing. Most people.
Now, does this one come with the outdoor entertainment area where you can barbecue and everything, like the one next door to
It
this
does
one?
not have an outside kitchen.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
But there's a hookup for an outside TV,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no outside cooking area on these.
What sound system do you guys use here?
We just use the regular speaker set.
Oh,
I'm not sure
okay.
what the brand is on it.
Okay. Yeah, because what we're looking for was, this is the idea
Yeah.
we were going to get land and live off the land and just park this and use this as a residence.
Right.
But we do have a lot of family and friends to visit. Yes, we might be able to sleep a couple of people, but then there's the whole thing, everybody taking turns with the restroom, and that's where she kind of lost, like, oh man, do you have any that have
We
two
have other models that have two
bath and half, and what are they roughly running about?
They're all similar price to this.
And-
Because this is 42 foot, 10 inches long.
Uh-huh.
So and that's what we're maxed out at. We can't go any longer than that.
Yeah, and
so
it-
it's just a different configuration of how stuff is moved around now.
Yeah, and I understand with some RV parks, they give you issues when they're a little long. I mean, they seem like they prefer like 38 and 32s and 20.
Yeah, this is utilized to set up in seasonal sites. So most of the seasonal sites, they allow you to do longer units. I mean,
Gotcha. Well, this one would actually sit on property, yeah.
Yeah. So they're
And we'll move it if we absolutely had to. Now, this is a double axle, correct?
yeah.
All right. The last question is, I've seen a lot of people do it, and is pulling the wheels off and putting blocks up under it just to sit it.
We've never had any experience with that.
Yeah.
That would be at the dealer level. I'm the manufacturer.
Manufacturer, right? Gotcha,
Would be able to tell
gotcha.
you that.
Okay, it's nice. So, what's the MSRP on this?
I'd have to look at it. I'm not even sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not
Oh,
sure of that.
okay. Well, it's got.
Yeah, I think that he's got it on the outside. We can take a look at it.
Sure.
He's got a brochure up there, but I might be able to pull it up here on my phone if I got enough reception.
Now the step, I love this sliding door. I think that is awesome. I think that's very attractive with it. But is there, what I didn't like, it made us a little nervous, was just that last step where there's nothing, you know, and the
Well, most
no
people-
hand railings and stuff.
When people buy this, they put a patio on the outside.
That's what thank you.
So
That's where I was going.
why
That's where I
we
was going.
Don't put quite as good a step on this location because most people don't use it once they park it because they have that patio.
Gotcha.
So, but we do offer an option where you can put a detachable step on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a solid step. That's more like the one that's in the front, so it's
Mhm.
a lot more sturdier
Mm-hmm.
than what this step is.
Yeah. It's a very good design. Very elegant.
Let me see here if I can find.
Let me give my people a view of that other side. Microwave, storage space.
Holy cannoli.
Yeah.
Dragging this big sucker down the road.
Right. Yeah.
Let's go upstairs to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Here's a floor plan that we offer. It's 2 bathrooms in it with a loft on it.
Oh, with a loft.
Yeah.
2 bathrooms. Is it? Do you have that model here?
We don't have it here.
Oh.
But yeah, that's a floor plan that we offer. My company does.
And that one is how much?
They're all similarly priced.
Do you have a card?
Okay, so we're gonna start here in the living area, which is absolutely fabulous in terms of feeling like you actually have a living space. That's where the TV, the fireplace is. Here's a couch. I'm sure it's a pull-out. Here's some more seating. Here's another. I don't know if this is a pull-out as well. Lovely picture. You come here now, the stairs, but you know, hey, it's only a couple. This is the kitchen. So you have a real kitchen. Hold on. We were talking about counter space for all the things that we have, so we will have more than enough counter space. Here's this huge refrigerator, bigger than ours at our house. Here's the sink setup and the island. We're not microwave people, but it's a microwave, stove. Here's a half bath off the kitchen, as you can see. But what's also lovely is this is a nice pantry with the soft close drawers. Storage above. Here's more storage. So that's nice. Oven. Storage below. Here's the seating area, which is great. Okay, so we're going to go up these stairs, there's a couple of stairs, to the bedroom. Here's the bedroom. Nice sized bedroom where you feel like you actually have a bedroom. Lots of windows. I love that. Like I said, brightness is important to me. The bed feels like, the mattress actually feels like a mattress. I don't see anywhere in here to turn on lights. Let me see. It's just a light. I can get some light. No, there's nowhere. So, storage. Lots of storage. The bathroom is insane. The bathroom is bigger than the bathroom at my house. Here's a toilet. Lots of storage here. Storage here. Double sinks. Huge mirror. Nice size shower with the built-in shower seat. Lovely full body shower. Washer dryer hookup and storage. Fan. Lots of exhaust. Yeah, this is, you know, if we were looking for somewhere. Now, the only thing, like I said, I liked the one that had the separate bedroom. However, in terms of having somewhere I can work at the kitchen table, I can work in the living room if I had to. It's really lovely. It really is. And it is the top of the line for them, or a premier model, if you will. So.
Hey guys, we made it back home. What did they say? 24 hours later. Yeah, so
Because we was tired.
yeah. How long did we walk?
We walked around there about 6 hours. And it didn't seem like that.
We had fun.
Yeah, we did. It was a good time.
We met some interesting people, some great salesmen. And I'm sorry, you know, you're gonna see the video, you know, or you saw the video, because this is at the end of the video with Blake, and we didn't actually walk you through that, his RVs. And I think because we actually had already went through them, and my wife was already in one, and then when he came out, it was kind of like, okay, well, let me talk to him. And I forgot, like, dang.
But actually, maybe we could do that on another video. Because remember, I walked through it and took shots by myself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
could have edited them in. So now I'm not.
But he didn't tell me. But here's the what happened is, I guess we were so excited because he saw this bus, right? And he really wanted to go on this bus.
That wasn't Blake.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
No, Blake was the one when he showed us the one with the porch. The video.
Oh.
The video that we did
Yeah.
with the bus out there, we got that.
Okay.
I have that.
Okay.
But either way,
Yeah.
I want to thank him,
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and a lot of the guys, that really gave us good information, and just the people we met. So again, we're deciding. Well, we mentioned earlier what we're trying to do, and stuff like that, and land is getting really hard to find right now, and like I said, they're doing a lot of land grabbing now.
Yes.
Where they're just wanting to sell it to corporations and land developers, so that people like us don't have it and don't develop it.
No. I mean, even to the point, I'm sorry, even to the point of, in looking for land, it will specifically say in the marketing or in the description, hey, you can make a subdivision. You can make it a subdivision. And it's wild. I mean, of course, companies don't care who get it, but I just think it's wild how you are specifically letting people know we're trying to push you out. It's not even subtle. I guess that's as the people say, they saying the quiet part out loud. Yeah.
So overall, we're gonna recap a little bit in this. Overall, now that we know that a lot of them have adjustable floor plans,
Mm-hmm.
that is a great option, and that we can get our bath and a half or 2 bathrooms. The bigger trailers, I should say RVs, that are 40, like a little close, like to their max at 40 feet and 15 feet high, or 13.5 and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that you would put somewhere and you keep them stationary. Like if you had a summer spot,
Right.
at an RV home where you stay there, a few months out the year, a few weeks out the year, or something like that.
Though what was interesting about that though is we saw some that were, huge. There is no way you could do anything with that other than use it for, I have a spot and I want to leave it here. You couldn't even do that to me. This is just, if you got money like that, you can do anything, you got enough money. But like one of them we saw, it was so big that you would have to have a semi bring it in. Well, what's the likelihood that every 6 months or 3 or 4 months you're gonna have rent a semi to move you somewhere else? So that was.
But I guess it's no different than doing the modular homes or the.
But you're not doing that every 6 months.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
that's also what we're looking at. So
Mm-hmm.
probably our next run will be when we go and try and set up some appointments to see what it's going to cost us to get a modular home, a double wide, or something like that put on the property. And then that's going to help us determine what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Because we can absolutely just deal with the RV and have outbuildings on our property for different things that we need, and offices and stuff like that. Most counties and states will not allow you to make that your primary residence. So do not tell people that is your primary residence.
Right.
Even if that's what you intend on doing. And if you do, have some other structures on there. The reason why it's all about capitalism is money and it's taxes. They can't tax you on property that's not there. You know, it's too easy in their mind. It's too easy for you to walk away from land and not pay the loan.
Or not even so much if it's not just the loan. The taxes, regardless of what, you still have to pay the taxes. And you can hike the taxes on the structure because typically they calculate just taxes like the square footage and different stuff like that. Well, you can't say the square footage of a vehicle that you can move. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can abandon the land and never pay off the loan, but they feel like if you got a structure on there, that's collateral, and they can say,
Well, I'll take the structure.
yeah, we got the structure, so we could sell the house to make up for the money. So that's why they think the way they do a lot of times.
I would also like to be able to go look at, or I don't want to say price, but kind of sort of what it would be to get a barn dominium built somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, see what that would be, what the process of that would be like, and I mean, I'm sure it's very involved to a degree, but I know you were saying some places have kits.
Yeah, they have kits
or stuff like that, and I would just wonder what the pricing of something like that is if you decide I want something permanent.
Yeah, if anybody's watching us and they can help us out, even finding land, we're in Atlanta, Georgia. We kind of prefer to be in Georgia, central, southernish, if possible. We're open to other ideas, but at the end of the day, if you got suggestions on property, if you're an expert on modular homes or what am I trying to say, double wides, triple wides,
manufactured homes,
mobile
homes,
hit us up or send them to the channel and tell us, hey, put it in the comments. If you guys are out there doing it already and you got some advice you would want to give us, we'll take it.
Yes.
And stuff like that. We do this as a labor of love. I'm sorry, we did some really raggedy camera work this time.
Yeah.
I mean, because when we read going there, we thought we couldn't take our camera sticks and our bags.
Yeah,
and
they
all
were
that.
saying all the things that when I read the thing, I'm a stickler for doing things right and in order. And some people are like, well, I'm just going to bring mine anyway. I don't ever process like that. So I was look stuff up. And when I looked at it, they were like, oh, you can't bring this, you can't bring that. And it wasn't making any sense, but I was like, okay, we can't bring that. So, and one of the things, remember, is how we function. So we walking around here, as you saw, on canes. Because we knew it was going to be we did know it was going to be a lot of walking. And with all of that being done, like I said, they said you can't bring stuff in, so we didn't bring stuff in. And it would have been better. And also, I'm sorry, climbing up and down those stairs, because here's another thing, and this might be off topic, but I do want to mention it. It was a couple of people there in wheelchairs. Now, you can move around and all that, and that's great. That's great. It was open enough space for people to be able to move around. But I thought about, how are these people going to get to see the inside of any of these things? Because for us, who we still walking around and getting around. But
that's a good point. I never thought about that if somebody had a wheelchair.
When I saw them, I was like, what is the point of this? Because there was not one that I saw. Now, we didn't look at every single one in there. I'm not saying any such thing. But there was not one that I saw that was wheelchair accessible or had any accessibility. And I say that in the sense that when it was a couple of them that we saw, like one of them, the stairs were so, it was a lady, I had went down, he was looking at one thing and I had just was standing around. And when the lady stepped up on the stairs, it was kind of wobbly and she said something. And he was like, oh, we can fix that. Well, you may be able to fix that. But she was a younger lady, fit, every stuff like that. When I walked over there and I stepped up on it, I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing this. Because you're not going to make me fall down. So one of the things that I did notice in all of the RVs is, like, they had some that they have a pull handle. Some of them, the pull handles are far enough out where if you're standing on the ground, you can pull yourself up to the step. Mm-hmm. But it was a couple of them that were even like that wiggle. Yeah,
they didn't tighten the bolts.
Okay, but then you're not taking into consideration. Me and you were just on canes, and it wasn't like it was impossible. But what about people who were on crutches? It was so many of those kind of things. I'm a person that I pay attention to little details about stuff. And I noticed a lot, and I do mean a particular brand. I won't name the brand, partially because I can't remember if that's the same one, and I don't want to be told a story on nobody. But most of their pool handles were very close to the RV. Remember, they were they only came. Okay, so if you're standing here and the pool handle is here, you have to really reach. And if you're 80, 90 and stuff, there's no railing. It's just this pool handle. That could be a bad thing.
Well, like they said, you could buy your own railing.
And you absolutely can.
Yeah.
But at an RV show, when most of the people there were over 50 years old, you mean to tell me it never dawned on you that I should take into consideration making the stuff accessible? Easier for people, because we talked to 3 couples. I think it was 3. And,
at least 3.
And and I'm thinking specifically, and one of them, they were probably maybe a little younger than us, but actually one of them was very much younger than us. Another one was a little younger than us, but 2 of them were older than us. They were in their 70s or higher, and they were looking for something smaller, and it was the various things that they were looking for in specifics. Hey, I want this to be more easy. They talked about all the adjustments they had to make, the customization they had to make once they bought in order to make it more accessible for them. One of the ones, and I'm sorry, I mentioned it 50 times there. I am going to say it here. I really, really liked one of them. It was the one that you would just sit. It was beautifully done. It was all of that.
No, that's the one with the living room space. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's next to the last video you guys saw.
Exactly. It has the upstairs space. But I told the salesperson, it's clear to me that you all did not have any women on your design team. Because there's absolutely no way that you would have a place that sleeps at least 10 people.
I noted that in the video.
Right. And you only had one bathroom. And it's not just that you had one bathroom. It was the size of a powder room.
But remember, we found out that
they will customize. Like I said, I'm not trying to down them because the place was beautiful, but I just think about things that most people don't think about, because even in the
I believe they had one, they just didn't bring one. I think that's what the issue was.
No, he the one that had the 2 bathrooms.
The one that had the 1 bathroom in the loft, but it didn't. And you kept saying, no woman took part of that design, but they did have a 2 bathroom. But they just didn't bring it. They just didn't bring it.
They did bring it. It was outside. They said,
like I said,
outside. They have. You can customize anything. That is not what I'm saying. I am not trying to down any of them. All of the things were beautiful. The people were great. It was a wonderful time. It was a wonderful thing. I'm just saying that in terms of the show itself, like I said, you have people who have disabilities. Take those things into consideration. Also, of course, if you bought something like that, you would have to customize it for your living. But
then that's the other thing you would have to think about. If you have somebody in a scooter or a wheelchair and a disability, you're going to need a substantially wide
now he's saying now you understand what I'm saying.
It's for people that are able to move around and walk and all of that, it's fine. But if you got to maneuver a wheelchair in some of those tight spaces, and a lot of the beds are bunk, or you got to come up a step or 2 to get to a bedroom or something like that. When you start looking at these, again, they tell you they'll customize them. You can say, "Oh, I like this," and you probably say, "I got a handicapped kid, mother, father, whatever, a child, whatever," and they can probably design something for you. I don't know what that would take in money.
And there you go. And that's my point. My point is there are some basic. It would be impossible for them to take into consideration every disability or every situation for everybody. I understand that. But there are some basic things that, some people may have wheelchairs. They may have mobility issues. We're not even just talking about, it's all kinds of mobility issues. Let's be honest. We live in the United States of America, And you are more likely to see somebody that look like me and him than you are to see somebody who weighed 120. So, not that we had problems, but think about getting furniture in and out. Let's skip that. How the wideness of those doors, can you imagine what you would have to do to get furniture in and out of those? That would not be an easy task. So a wider door frame, absolutely.
And do not settle for the mattresses that come with
my.
If you can knock that off the price and say, hey, y'all keep the mattress and we'll get our own, and they take that off the price, they're hard as a rock.
Now, but let me say this, and I meant to mention this to him. When we were looking at Grand Design stuff, those mattresses were mattresses. The mattresses was mattressing.
Grand Design is a very good company, and their stuff is a little bit more high end. I think the cheapest trailer we were in, I keep saying trailer, RV was $100,000. You know, and now what they didn't give you was all your hookups. You know, that's a la carte, or you get that in the platinum or the gold package.
Gold package. You have to ask for those.
But
and if you spending $100 because like the one he looked at, the bus one he looked at was $400,000. The one I looked at that I liked, it was $105,000, and that was not an unreasonable number. But I still the storage was awesome. Yeah, but the things that you need to make. It's different if the platinum and gold package was, oh, I want lighting here, or I want some floor lighting or something like that. But basic stuff that you would need for your place to function as the way you would live in it, that shouldn't be stuff you have to pay for extra. It's
like getting a house without plumbing and a toilet.
Right, exactly. And you said, well, for the platinum package, we can give you a toilet and a sink. What the devil? I mean, so yeah, those are things that to think about if you're looking. Ask them what comes with it. I am, and I say it all the time, I am always so blessed that I have somebody, that my husband is a person who he just knows all the stuffs. I mean, I'm sorry. He said he don't, but he know all the stuff. So I would have went in there and I told the people, I was like, oh, this is the one I want. Remember, I told him, look, this is it. This is the price. This the one I want. And he immediately, he was like, you like this one? I was like, yeah. He came in, sat down. He said, they ain't got this. This ain't happening. This. I was like, oh, I didn't even, notice that. So I was like, okay, maybe this ain't the one. So, I was like, don't listen to me. If it's pretty, it was pretty. But, and like the one that Grand Design I was talking about, going back to the situation, it was the steps in, but it was steps through it. And even though it's only a couple of steps, they were kind of narrow in space. And of course, you ain't gonna have a gigantic space. But if you're a person that had mobility issues, you have to adjust your body in such a way that you could get a flatter foot on the steps and different stuff like that. So those are things to take into consideration when you're looking. So please like and subscribe to us. We definitely want your suggestions if you have any. Yes. If you're experienced with RVs and RV camp life, because that was the other thing I was thinking about. If we just decided to go with the double wide and we just got us a small just quick camper. Did you tell them about the first? You saw? Yeah, you know what? Y'all did see the first one. I cut a lot of it because I didn't want to get copyright. Yeah, because it had so much music. And it still might do it, and I'm gonna be mad for all of that. I should have just showed all the footage, but we did cut some of it. But if they strike me, they strike me. But at the end of the day, come on, YouTube, we can't control what people play in the background. But it was beautiful. But it was perfect fun. It was perfect. It was a fun one. Yeah, it was perfect for camping. The very first one y'all saw in the intro of the video. Yeah. So that's the one we like, and I liked another one that they had because they had a lot of nice ones that you could just hook and go. There were 3,000 pounds, 3,500 pounds. Yeah, that was small. 4,000 pounds. And stuff like that. And so we were even thinking about different trucks. I know that more trucks, they got better gas, trucks and
that Ford make, that you don't necessarily have to deal with diesel. And that was my other thing, not wanting to deal with the diesel and the maintenance on the diesel. I know the diesel is good for fuel and economy and strength, but at the same time, nobody wants to pay $200 for an oil change or $175 for an oil change. And it's not a Lamborghini, it's not a Maserati, anything like that. So we don't want to do that. And at the end of the day, I thought about the bus, and that's a retirement thing. And then we said, hey, we're gonna go see the world, Mom.
Yeah, right.
But I just looked at it just to see what it was like to be in one, and it was nice. The most thing that impressed me was the bedroom in it. Everything else was like, but the bedroom was off the chain. It felt like a real bedroom. Mm-hmm. And the one that second to the last one that y'all saw, if we decide to go that route, I probably will talk with Blake or the other guy the one that you were complaining about. I can't think of their brand right now.
Puma.
Yeah, Puma. Those are Puma.
Tim.
Yeah, and Tim. Yeah. So those are the two. If we had to go, I'm thinking about looking at, because of their floor plan, the 2 bathrooms, the big kitchen space. Yeah, that was Tim then.
No.
What was it? Wildwood? Oh no, that was Blake.
Right.
Yeah, so I mentioned Blake. So
okay, I know,
yeah,
but
we never. Well, you went through there and toured it, and that's why I didn't get in the footage, y'all, because I remember her filming it, and I'm thinking to myself, I'll get it from her later. Yeah. But if I get it from her and she says it, I'll just say, I'll put it on the tube and just say, this is the outtake from the RV video.
Yeah, because I did
from the Wildwood, and
it was a couple of them.
Yeah,
it was the Solitude, the one and you didn't go in that one. Yeah, so
I didn't go in there because my knees were starting to scream.
And that's what I'm saying.
Up and down, up and down,
okay.
Up and down.
And I have to say
this:
imagine doing that forever because you live there.
Yeah.
My knees hurt just thinking about it.
Now you could get a deck built on them and kind of level everything off, or you just go up a couple of steps on your deck and into the
but it was
RV.
It wasn't but 2 or 3 steps to get into it, and it was like that up and down. That was not my friend.
But the craftsmanship is better on them, and I say,
and they have more amenities.
Yeah, I would recommend don't get anything older than a 2018, 2019 if you buy something used, and get it from the top 3 reputable brands that we learned. But hey, again, we're new at this. We're not claiming we know everything.
And we learned a lot talking to people about things to look for, ask for. Like it was a lot of them one of them that offered lifetime warranty on everything. If anything breaks, take it in. And we told somebody that, and she was like,
"That was Blake."
I'm talking no. That was the lady when we talking to the person. I'm just saying what she told us about their experience.
Oh, with the lifetime warranties.
Yeah, with the lifetime warranties. Because yes, you have a lifetime warranty, but you got to fight for it. So it's like I said, it's so many things to have to pay attention to and different things. This is not something that you would want to cheap out on, and I hate to say that, because imagine on the road somewhere and getting stuck.
And it has happened.
That's what I'm saying. And this ain't a car where you can say, hey, can you give me a jump?
Yep.
This is a whole thing,
And that scares us too, in a sense. If we were, like I said, if we just had a small one and we were camping, but if you're moving a big one and you're going from state to state and you're worrying about tires blowing out, axle problems, and you get somewhere and now your whole electrical system has shorted out and you have no way of controlling your AC or your heat.
And there are people we have seen who had problems where the AC went out in the dead. Remember, somebody that we follow, it went out in the dead of summer, and now you got to try to figure out how to deal with that.
Took them 2.5 to 3 weeks to get it fixed. Because they had to get somebody to them. Because it also depends on where you are and how close the mechanic is to you.
Right. So it is so many things to take into consideration with something like this, So,
all right, my coffee is done, and I'm pretty sure this has made our video super long. But I will get the outtakes to you guys. Please like, subscribe, follow, and comment. Let us know what's going on, and share, because we got camping coming up. We got some more vlogs that we're doing, and I'm gonna be doing some more bushcraft training stuff. So I will see you there.